last few months, Max Resource Corp completed a financing for $8.6 million with major institutional investors in Canada in May. We currently have $8 million in the bank still from that financing. In May, we completed our first phase drill program at our uranium property, Baca in New Mexico. Our goal was to confirm historic data, historic drill holes that Occidental Minerals had completed in the 80s, and they had estimated they'd had a resource of 6 million pounds. So our initial work to confirm their data was successful. We'll be working to continue to develop and prove up that resource. We conducted drilling in Alaska. It started in July and just finished the first week of September. We completed 5 holes on our Gold Hill molybdenum project. The results from the first half of the hole are in. We have a molybdenum discovery in Alaska. We had an intersection of 540 feet of about a pound of molybdenum per ton, and that's starting at surface. And that's only the results from the first half of the hole, and the rest of the hole, the core, visually looks the same. We always have to caution that the assays may not come in, but so far, based on what we estimated this core to be, we're pretty confident and optimistic for the balance of the hole. And the rest of the holes will be reported over the next few weeks or months as the backlog in the assay lab is taken up. Another exciting development for us was on yesterday morning, we announced an acquisition of another molybdenum property in Nevada. This property has historic information, including where we got great data from work that was done by Union Carbide and Freeport Exploration 20 years ago, and they had significant molybdenum intersections, including 40 feet of roughly 14 pounds a ton of moly. So that's pretty exciting data that we're following up on. We'll be drilling that, starting our exploration and shortly on that. So, and that's about it. The next few months, we'll be analyzing and assembling the data from our Gold Hill property and formulating our exploration plan for next year. We will be conducting exploration on our New Star Claims block in Arizona, which are breccia-pipe targets for uranium. We acquired this property in April, and we'll start our initial exploration with a view to defining drill targets and permitting to drill as soon as we can, hopefully this year, possibly the early part of next year. We will also begin exploration on our newly acquired Raven property, the molybdenum property we just announced yesterday in Nevada. Never satisfied with the development of the share price. But I think what's happened is with the correction in the market over the last few months, Max stock did drop, but over the last couple of weeks we've recovered all of the losses during that rough period in the market. I think now with the results that we've had now on our current properties, and I think the interest we're seeing in what's happening, I'm now pleased. I think that we're getting the attention we deserve, and I think we're going to see an improvement in our share price, though I'll never be satisfied. Commodity market for the two areas that really are our main focus, molybdenum and uranium, we still see that as strong long term. The experts who spoke at this conference here in Las Vegas, they're all very bullish the long-term prospects, and the economics of our properties are not dependent upon these commodities to continue to rise. The retraction of the price of the commodity is not going to affect the economics of what we're doing. And the long-term forecast for the commodities we're involved in is still very good. The demand is there, and nobody sees that changing. I think right now at this point we do have results coming out from our properties. The initial results from Alaska have been excellent. A new property based on historic information looks like the results from that will be excellent. Right now our market cap is just over $20 million, of which half of that is in cash. But just under half, sorry, $8 million is in cash. So I think we're well capitalized, we have a good share structure, and now is the time to buy because we're just starting to complete the exploration and see the results of our efforts in acquiring properties and exploring those properties. So with the results coming over the next few months, I think it's probably the best time for an investor to get involved.